Hello and welcome to Thursday's edition of the news. I am Manba Kongla and here are today's headlines. Campaigning for assembly elections in Haryana, Maharashtra reaches peak. Rajnath Singh accuses Congress of internationalizing Kashmir issue. Supreme Court yesterday reserves the judgment in the Ayodhya land dispute case, judgment to be pronounced by November 17th. We are trying our best to bring back the body of Archbishop late Reverend Dominic Jala, says Father Jimmy Marnar. And awareness campaign on Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao held in Ribhoi district. And now for the news in detail. Senior BJP leader Rajnath Singh has accused the Congress party of internationalizing the Kashmir issue. He addressed three election rallies today at Bhavani Khera, Tosham and Mahendragarh assembly constituencies. Speaking at Bhavani Khera, Mr. Singh said that Congress leaders recently met British Labour Party leader Jeremy Corbyn in London and held a discussion on the issue of alleged human rights violations in Kashmir. It may be mentioned that political parties are intensifying efforts to woo voters in Maharashtra and Haryana with only 3 days left for campaigning. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and BJP Working President J.P. Nadda have addressed election rallies across Maharashtra. The Supreme Court yesterday reserved the judgment in the Ayodhya land dispute case. The judgment will be pronounced by November 17th. The Constitution Bench, led by Chief Justice of India Ranjan Gogoi, reserved its judgment after a marathon 40-day hearing on the cross appeals filed by the Hindu and Muslim sides challenging the three-way partition of the disputed 2.77 acres of Ramjan Mabhumi Babri Masjid land among Ram Lalla, Nirmohi Akhara and the Sunni Waqf Board in September 2010. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman today said that investors can find no better place in the world than India, addressing an event hosted by the Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry in association with the US-India Strategic and Partnership Forum at the IMF headquarters in Washington, D.C. Sitharaman said that India has a democratic environment that respects capitalists. The Union Finance Minister also said that India is one of the fastest growing economies and has the best skilled manpower. As Meghalaya grieves and awaits the arrival of the mortal remains of Reverend late Archbishop of Shillong, Dominic Jala, from the United States, the Archbishop House today informed that most of the formalities have been completed and everything possible is being done to speed up the process. Addressing a press conference, Pro Tem Chancellor from the Archbishop House, Father Jimmy Marnar, said that they are doing everything possible to bring back the body of the Archbishop as early as possible. He also informed the Shillong MP Vincent H. Palat and 3 priests are currently in the United States to do the needful and accompany the body to India. Archbishop Jala, who had turned 68, died in a car crash along with another priest at Colusa County in Oakland, California last Friday.
Idolio ma Vincent H. Pala, OP sa Shillong constituency ni, balang kilendok sa USA, majarap ini pandai ini, no? Tinatadaw, ini kilendok ma Vincent Pala, isawan dalam katakan jari Archbishop, saya ketika di jari saya Shillong.
The Office of the Block Mission Coordinator SSA Umling Block Resource Center, Ribhoi, today organized an awareness campaign on Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao at Rajnongbri Presbyterian Secondary School, Umsao, Rebhoi District. A rally was also conducted depicting messages protesting violence against women, sexual abuse and child abuse, besides sharing other social messages revolving around women empowerment. Nongpo MLA Meryl Bonds Aim, who was the chief guest, addressed the gathering and spoke on the need to empower women. He also felicitated few students of the school.
No girl, no boy. Safe girl, safe teacher. Safe girl, safe teacher.
Lungo kaya ikumite isha debe isha tim isha nyoko bakunda. Bayo kunsila kalau lebih kawan hari ini longin. Tapi di banyak society hari forum dilale partisipasi dilale nampuswa. Kadang-kadang seperti bukan society di dunia ini, ini kan still exist. Dia katakan bahagian terkomfortkan ia berserta pun bahagian dari jom Januari jom September ada kasar laluan siang ini kan program Beti Bacau Beti Parau.
The District Agriculture Office, the District Horticulture Office, ATMA and KVK yesterday observed World Food Day, which was held at the Farmers Training Hall Horticulture Hub at Tadlaskeng, Mukla. The theme of this year's celebrations is Our Actions Are a Future Healthy Diet for Zero Hunger World. Speaking on the occasion, Project Director DRDA, West Jaintia Hills District, PK Boro, lauded that farmers played an important role according to the theme of this celebration by bringing more quantities of production in order to have a healthy diet for a zero hunger world.
First of all, he has come to grace us in this occasion. Let us ask ourselves, whether the things produced by us, by our dear farmers, is surplus. If it is a surplus, if demand is supply, if there is imbalance, there will be food crisis.
Now it's time for the weather report. Shillong clocked a maximum temperature of 22.3 degrees Celsius, whereas the minimum temperature in Shillong touched 14 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity in the morning was 76%, whereas the relative humidity in the evening touched 96%. The recorded rainfall was 0.2 millimeters. The forecast for Shillong and its adjoining areas is that it will have partly cloudy sky. And before we conclude, here is a quick recap of today's headlines. Campaigning for assembly elections in Haryana, Maharashtra reaches peak. Rajnath Singh accuses Congress of internationalizing Kashmir issue. Supreme Court yesterday reserves the judgment in the Ayodhya land dispute case, judgment to be pronounced by November 17. We are trying our best to bring back the body of Archbishop late Reverend Dominic Jala, says Father Jimmy Marhan. An awareness campaign on Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao held in Rebhoi district. Well, that's all we have for today. Thank you for watching. Until next time, goodbye.